Oh, it's that time. It's that time, ladies and gentlemen. Howdy, everyone. It's Sam. Welcome back to the Wobble and Jaw Sports channel. If you're new around here, hope I can get you to consider liking the content and subscribing to the channel. If you are a regular around these here parts, thank you very much for the continuous support and happy Easter to you and your family, wherever you are watching from. And thank you for choosing to come watch myself and my co-host hold the ball, commentate Dolphins versus Cowboys up at Queensland Country Bank Stadium this evening. First time ever these two clubs have come head-to-head on a Good Friday night footy game. This is a huge win for both of these clubs. Ratings should go through the roof. Hold the ball, man. Thank you so much again for joining me, mate. The streak continues right now, bro.
Absolutely. Look, first and foremost, thank you again for having me here. And to everyone there watching, please enjoy this game. It's going to be a cracking game. And again, Wob and Joe, I'm so excited. Thank you for having me on. Let's go.
No, dude, let's go, bro. And again, thank you everyone who's just starting to trickle in now and choosing to check us out or give us a crack as well. Alrighty, so just before we go on tab.com.au, the North Queensland Cowboys are $1.26 and the Dolphins are $3.90, and that has blown out by at least 60 cents over the past hour or so, because there has been a late exclusion, scratching, if you will, hold the ball. And what was that news, mate?
Yeah, look, the news is that unfortunately the captain, Jesse Bromwich, is actually out of the game, unfortunately. So there's been a reshuffle of the squad. That's a huge out as well. And I think even Ray Stone's replacing someone as well or filling in. So big out there, Wob and Joe.
Yeah, no, absolutely massive. So have you got, if you can get the team, can you get the team list up for the Dolphins hold the ball?
Yeah,
are you able to do that? Yep, no worries. All right. So you do that. I'll just quickly go through the Cowboys lineup. So Scott Drinkwater returns after 3 weeks of suspension. Felt and Brendan Elliott are the wingers. Valentine Holmes and Peter Hiku are the centers. Dearden Townsend, the halves, and then the forward pack. Dunn, Reece Robson, and Ruben Cotter is also an inclusion after suffering a bit of a hamstring complaint over the past couple of weeks. He's back. That's a massive in an interesting change to the back row for North Queensland. Cohen Hess, yeah, he still remains. Griffin Neame has been shifted out to the edge in jersey number 12. So I've never seen him play in the second row. So that's going to be something new. And then, of course, Mr. Taumalolo is in there at the lock position as co-captain, alongside, of course, with Chad Townsend. Jake Granville, Tom Chester in jersey 15 remains in the squad. That's a credit to him and a reward for him for good start to the season. Jermaine Tornua-Brown and Riley Price, jersey 17, round out the bench. Take it away, hold the ball.
Yeah, look, so as Wob and George just mentioned beforehand as well, there's been a few big changes. So here they are. At fullback is the Hammer, Tabai Fido, and then the wings are Isako as well as Lee Aitken and Lee again. So that's Branko as well as Edric Lee. The connection there, the cousins there. In the halves, you see Nikorima as well as Katoa. And in the props, as mentioned before, because the Bromwich loss, you got Nichols, aka the GOAT, and Ray Stone. And then the hooker is Jeremy Marshall King. And the second rows are Bromwich as well as Lemuelu. And Gilbert is at lock. Just to quickly finish it off as well. Interchange sees Ese Wallace, Donahue, Evo 5 Mile Sealy, and 18th man is JJ Collins.
Thank you very much for that, bro. And just quickly, loving the haircut. Apparently the haircut's doing you good, bro. Sensational stuff. Now, we see here we've got the Dolphins out on Queensland Country Bank now, and here are the Cowboys. And just quickly, the Dolphins are wearing their home red strip. We've got Scott Drinkwater tapping on that "You are now entering Cowboys country" sign. And here come the Cowboys in front of a sellout crowd up at Queensland Country Bank Stadium. It looks magnificent up there at the moment. Yes, bro. It looks awesome, bro.
I have yet to get to that stadium, but I absolutely will. Just as well, guys, I'm going to be up front. I told Wob and Joel this as well, so again, apologies, Wob and Joel, but the HTB guarantee is that the Cowboys are going to win tonight. Wob and Joel, over to you.
Look, man, dude, I'm touching wood right now, bro. So if you jinx this, I'm coming after you. I'm freaking catching a flight to South Australia and coming after you. So it looks like, ladies and gents, the Cowboys are going to be kicking off. The Dolphins are going to be receiving, and the Dolphins are going to be running right to left of your television sets. Hold the ball. I'm going to give it to you, bro. Take it away.
No worries. Let's do this. Queensland Rugby League, Queensland NRL Rugby League. I'm all for it. All right, here we go. Cowboys have just kicked things off here. And here we go. I think it's Nichols there to receive it. And he just runs straight into that wall. And he does well there in the first head up anyway. About 5 minutes man that run. Jeremy Marshall-King off to Isako there from the wing, coming all the way in again. And it looks okay so far. Jeremy Marshall-King again with the ball in hand. Goes out right, goes out left, to Tom Gilbert this time around. But he gets munched up there by the Cowboys. Third tackle in, about 20 meters out from the halfway line. Jeremy Marshall-King off to Kenneth Bromwich there, brother of Jesse Bromwich. And fourth tackle set now. Marshall-King off to, and I believe that is 14 there. That's Ray Stone. Again, just Dolphins absolutely depleted for players here. And fifth and last, Gato there with a big boot over to the Cowboys.
And caught there by Brendan Elliott around the 20-meter line now. He's wrapped up there by Mark Nichols primarily. Didn't wait to dummy half and passes to the left-hand side to Valentine Holmes, and he creeps up over the 30-meter line, making an extra 5 on top of that. Second tackle, didn't wait to dummy half again. Passes left to Griffin Neem, waiting alone there in no man's land. Interesting. He makes it over the 40. Robson now passes to Dearden. Dearden puts Taumalolo back under, and Taumalolo is going to eventually play the ball on the halfway line. Robson now, fourth tackle, flat pass to Ruben Cotter. He's met solidly there. Nice, strong hit there by Kenny Bromwich. And now Chad Townsend's got the ball, and he puts up a big booming kick.
There you go. Big hit indeed. And now to receive it there is Tubwai Fido, the Hammer, a former Cowboy as well, running into his former teammates as well. And that will do the first set there. Nikorima acting dummy half, acting hooker, sorry. And he gets tackled there. Doesn't make much in that exchange. Second tackle set now. Tubwai off to Edric Lee. We all know Edric Lee is a fan favorite there. He makes about 7 meters in that run there. Third tackle set. And a darting run there from Ewan Aitken. And he makes about a good 12 odd meters in that carry. And he's still going. Put him down, please. And a good run there. Jeremy Marshall-King now off to Tom Gilbert. Straight into Robson there. Contact was beautiful. And he just lands on the halfway line here. Not much attack though, unfortunately, there for the Dolphins. Not much meters there as Gator just kicks the ball again to the Cowboys.
And once again, we rinse, repeat, and Brendan Elliott takes the ball, a high bomb on his own 20 and makes about 5 meters before he's met by the defensive line. Dearden waits a dummy half and passes midfield to Chad Townsend, and Townsend passes it flat to Kyle Felt. And not many meters on offer on that play, but here's Pete Hiku to make a difference now, making himself about 6 or 7 meters there. A bit of work on top of Pete Hiku. The ref allows it to play on. Third tackle, Robson passes back in field, and it's all the way going out to the left edge towards Brendan Elliott via Scott Drinkwater. That's his first touch upon his return. Great stuff. We're now on the halfway line. Drinkwater waits a dummy half, passes infield to Tom Dearden, and here's Mitchell Dunn now to make a couple of meters over the halfway line. And yes, it's a 6 again. Yes. All righty. So Robson passes right of the ruck to Taumalolo, and he takes it just a little bit over the 40-meter line. Robson passes back to the left infield. Townsend, Drinkwater, Valentine Holmes now passes out to Brendan Elliott. He puts the kick on the second tackle. Oh, and Tom Gilbert wraps it up. Oh, second tackle. Oh, take it away. Hold the ball.
Talk about being gifted, a gift indeed. And there you go. Gato there with the ball, and the pass is straight into Branko Lee there, who gets tackled. I might be a bit of second or two behind. I'll quickly get there. And I suckle there with the ball in hand, and he gets tackled there by Gilbert and Dalmololo. Third tackle set here, makes about 6 odd meters in the run there. Jeremy Marshall off to Edric Lee. And with that being said as well, the Dolphins are sort of on the front foot here. A little bit of momentum their way. Off to Mark Nichols, a.k.a. the GOAT, abbreviated for greatest of all time, in case you did not know. And Jeremy Marshall-King, fifth and last here, off to Katoa, just shy of the halfway line here. Big bomb up there for the Cowboys.
Yeah, and taken there again by Brendan Elliott, about 25 meters out from his own line. Tackle number 1, approximately four minutes have gone, and Valentine Holmes darts out a dummy half, makes 5 meters, going the left edge. Dearden passes back in field on the right-hand side of the ruck to Brendan Elliott. He's going to play the ball midfield, just a couple of meters beyond the 30-meter line. Here's Mitch Dunn, and Mitch Dunn feigns to pass, but takes the tackle over the 40-meter line. Good run by Dunn there. Robson waiting a dummy half, passes right of the right. Chad Townsend now. Hess back under. Hess takes it over the halfway line, and he's scrambling towards the 40-meter line. That's a great determined effort there by Hess. Robson passes back in field to Drinkwater. Drinkwater puts up the high bomb, hold the ball, and it's taken well there by Hammer.
Tubwai, good collection there by the Hammer there, and he runs again into that Cowboy wall. and sort of dragged back as he attempted to pass the ball, but obviously in doing so, lost the momentum. It's a penalty. And it's a penalty.
Turn it up.
Gee, was a bit hard done by there, I reckon, but that's
unless
just the
if
way.
he was offside, but turn it up, man.
I'll tell you what, Bob and Joe, Brendan Elliott, tackle 2. Don't think that was the best option.
Keep talking, mate. Yep, absolutely.
And Dolphins there with the ball. Edric Lee about to commence things there for the Dolphins. Surprisingly, a bit of a tussle here between the two anyway in the early exchanges of the first half. And you see the coach there, Wayne Bennett, looking on as he does, the greatest coach of all time, in my opinion. Off to Mark Nichols there with the ball in hand. And again, soldiering on as always, as he does. And makes about 5 odd meters in the exchange there. Off to our Jeremy Marshall King. Now off to a big, strong carry there by appears to be UN 8. Yeah, sorry, number 13 there. Tom Gilbert, apologies. Jeremy Marshall King off to Kato. Kato's bracing around. There's an overlap. And there's a big run here. I sucked there with the ball in hand. He's going. And a big tackle there by Dearden. Gee whiz, third tackle said made about 20 odd meters there in that run there. And now the Dolphins here at the front foot going out wide this time here. Jeremy Marshall King off to Nikorima. Nikorima looking around, chasing. Off to Ewan Aiken. Aiken with the ball. 1-on-1 with Hiku. Bumps him off. Gets tackled there by the Cowboys. Gee whiz. The Dolphins now have all the front foot and all the progress going their way. And Nikorima in the middle there dancing around. And he hands it off again to Tom Gilbert there. On the 5th tackle set now, about 10 meters away from the try line now. The Dolphins with the ball in hand. Off to Kato. What's he going to do? He goes the opposite way. Nikorima with the ball in hand. Goes for a chip kick inside. Knock on Cowboys from the way I see it. It's a knock on.
Knock on Cowboys. Wasn't it the greatest kick there by Cody Nikorima? But it's possession back to the Dolphins. Just quickly, we've got Faraz the Lamb in here, just asking a couple of questions. Did Souths impress you, lads? Or still a lot to work on, especially ball handling, considering basically it was reserves versus dog side? I do think there is a bit more room for improvement. I know that's a bit weird and harsh because Souths put 50 on them, but what do you reckon, Hold the Ball? Did you get a chance to see the game?
Yeah, I did. Look, it's a good win, but yeah, that's right. I think it's against a reserve great team, you can say, but you take the win, and yeah, definitely room for improvement there. As Nikorima is about to feed the scrum, off to Jeremy Marshall King. They're going up to the blindside area now. Off to Tabuai Fido, who goes in and he jinks it and he gets it straight into Isako, and the Dolphins are in. Just like that off the scrum. Walvin Joel, can give me your initial thoughts, please.
Bugger is the initial thoughts. Alrighty, so I'm gonna have to change the banner here and try off of a scrum. Oh man. Alrighty, so it went from Marshall King and Dearden, Holmes, Brendan Elliott. Man, just Elliott. They do like to defend not on their lines, both wingers for the Cowboys, unfortunately, and they were just too good. I think that was a bit too easy for Isako to go over, but alas, here we are. This is the game, and we got first points between the Cowboys and the Dolphins in the NRL. Man, it's 4-0 after 8.5 minutes.
Well, there you go. As Bob and Joe said as well, you saw at the scrum there. It was off the base of the scrum, that try, and it was a well-shaped attack, to be fair with you. It went through the hands of Kato off to Tabuai, and Tabuai just sort of shrugs off Elliott there, allowing obviously Isaac Isako to get the try there. It was very well maneuvered, but unfortunately for the Cowboys, the defense just wasn't on. And as you said, Brendan Elliott came in, and the rest was history.
Oh, I mean, I just see this. I just see this comment here again. Hold the ball. That wasn't the play, Elliott. What happens if you just hold the ball, bro? Hold the ball, bro, and then just keep sustained pressure on in their own 20. And just quickly, Taylor Brooks says, as one of your Warriors fan followers, you're always so kind to us. Hope the Cowboys win tonight for you, legend. Thank you very much, guys. And again, please go and check out Hold the Ball's channel. Take it away, Hold the Ball.
Yeah, look, Jermaine Isako now bracing here for the kick, and he's got the second most points. Oh.
Yes.
And he
yes.
Across the face, if you will. Across the face.
All righty. Well, that's a positive for us because Valentine Holmes usually makes us go up by 6s. So that's a small little win there, but bugger ya, 4-0. Just going to have myself have a beer because I think I'm going to need one tonight.
Whereas they're welcome, Joe. All good. And obviously now the Cowboys are set to start us off again there. And look, I'm surprised they scored, but in saying that, it gives the Cowboys a chance to reform, regroup, and redo this again. Kick there. It looks like it's going to be Nichols there with the ball again. The goat with the ball in hand, and he makes about 12 odd meters in that carry. Met there by the Cowboys wall there. And again, Jeremy Marshall-King off to Tom Gilbert, who's had a strong start so far. He's been one of the go-forwards there for the Dolphins, and as the second tackle set here. And again, a big darting run here. Ray Stone manages to find a little bit of a light there in the end of the tunnel. He runs a few as well. Third tackle set here. They're going out left this time here. Nikodima straight onto inside ball into Bromwich, but he's well handled there by the Cowboys. Fourth tackle set here. Jeremy Marshall-King, Tom Gilbert now over the halfway line with a ball in hand, and he just soldiers on, runs straight up attack there. Fifth and last now for the Dolphins over the halfway line. Katoa, just a big bomb. What happens now?
Oh, dangerous set of circumstances. Elliott couldn't get the ball. It's now back in the hands of Jeremy Marshall-King, and what's happening in the refs called for time off, and it's a penalty to the North Queensland Cowboys. Dolphins were offside from the kick. Thank goodness for freaking that, right? Well, up there in Townsville, the conditions are approximately 27 degrees. The humidity is at about 70% at the moment. I mean, I'm living in Brisbane these days, but still I got Canberra blood in me. I still say no freaking thank you. Thank you very much. All right, so Valentine Holmes takes the tap off the fresh set from the 40-meter line, and he'll be stopped just short of the halfway line. On the far left edge, Robson passes in field to Deard, and Deard into Taumalolo, and Taumalolo advances over the halfway line. Midfield, second tackle. Robson waits a dummy half, passes left to the ruck to Mitchell Dunn. Mitchell Dunn now makes it over the 40-meter line by a couple of meters. Third tackle, Robson continues to go out left. Townsend and a short ball to Griffin Neem. That was very, very short, very quick too. Griffin Neem tackle. Fourth tackle, Robson now passes back in field to Dunn. Dunn, Townsend, Drinkwater now on the right edge. He dummies, offloads to Petahiku. Petahiku's tackle now on the 10-meter line. What do they do here? A crossfield kick or a grubber kick? Kyle Felt now, dummy half, passes left to Chad Townsend, puts in a high crossfield kick. Is it going to come off the post? No, it doesn't. It just drops onto the try-line turf. Oh, and it's battered over the dead ball line. I think it might have been Mark Nichols, but it's going to be a goal line dropout. Hold the ball.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see if you're a Cowboys fan, right? There was good scintillating attack there. And again, just to try and get themselves back on the front foot there to the Cowboys. But as you can see there, that ball, I thought it was going to actually hit the post there, Wobbin Jaw, and it didn't. And you can see there the hammer there, or the hand of God, if you will, as he swats it down there for goal line dropout. But here we go.
Alrighty. And the ball is going to drop on the 45-meter line, and here's Mitchell Dunn now to be met there by Jeremy Marshall-King and Mark Nichols. Oh, a bit of an awkward dropping tackle by GMK, but play on. Cotter now takes it up a further 5 meters and is met solidly there by Connolly Lemuelu. A knock on there by Ruben Cotter, and again, warm, slippery, humid conditions up in Townsville. So that's a bugger. First error of the match as well. Look, I just heard the ambulance or the fireys in the background. Oh, trust me, there'll be more than just that blaring about if the Cowboys lose this game tonight. It'll be friggin' Armageddon, let me tell you. Oh,
look, not the best. Not the best place to be dropping that ball there. But in saying that, the Dolphins with the ball, Katoa frees the scrum, and Jeremy Marshall-King and Ewan Aitken again set. Oh, looked a bit high there for me. And I think the ref will just allow play to continue there. First tackle set here. Nikodima with the ball. Goes up right this time here. Bromwich over the halfway line here. And you can just almost sense the momentum flip now. The Dolphins with all the control. Surprisingly, again. But in saying that, it's not over yet. With the ball, they race down off to Katoa. And he does a nice little inside ball there. Magic pass as well onto Connolly Lemuelu again. A former Cowboys player as well. Jeremy Marshall-King now goes up left there. Off to Stone. Stone. Big pass into Tom Gilbert there as well, but he just manages to hold the ball there and drags a few. And about fourth tackle set here, and about 15-odd meters away from the try line here, the Dolphins. And a big run there from Bray Stone, who steps one, almost breaks out of 2 tackles there. And fifth and last in about 5 meters out here, Jeremy Marshall-King off to Katoa. Katoa goes with a bit of a chip kick here.
Oh, no! Oh, no, what a jump. What a jump from Isako. He's got a double in 14 minutes of the first half. Oh, they are targeting Brendan Elliott big time on the ball.
I'll tell you what. Oh, you wouldn't want to be Brendan Elliott, that's for sure. A bit of air Isako as well, if you will, there. Got off a very good kick there. And again, you just see the pounce and the timing there from Jermaine Isako again. Gee, Brendan Elliott, just is not working for the Cowboys at the moment, Wobbling Jaw. I don't know what to say, but quickly, just a good attacking play there for the Dolphins. And wow. What do you say? Wow. Wobbling Jaw, what are your thoughts again? And wow.
Well, you and I, we did the Cowboys versus the Warriors about 3 or so weeks ago. Cowboys copped a loss. This is now the second time that I'm talking about the Cowboys this season, and they've just leaked 8 points inside the first 15 minutes. I'm thinking my thoughts are that I'm not going to be doing a Cowboys game for the rest of the season because there might be some bad freaking luck. That's what I'm thinking.
Tell you what, Wobbling Jaw, I'm hearing the sirens again. And Jermaine Isako there is bracing again for the kick here. And as Wobbling Jaw mentioned as well beforehand, Valentine Holmes usually slots these ones here. So again, you're hoping as a Cowboys fan that he misses it. And he misses it again.
Well, that might truly be costly. Truly, that might be costly come full time.
Exactly, it might be. But the Cowboys need to get the ball and hold the ball and convert the opportunities into tries there, Wobbling Jaw.
Nicholas McKercher, hey man, thank you for tuning in, mate. They're after you, Wobbling Jaw. You've robbed one too many banks, mate. How did you know? Paddy G, Azarko is back to his best. Yes, what fortunate timing. Just like it's fortunate timing for the Newcastle Knights that Kalen Ponga is going to return in round 8 against the Cowboys. Take it away, hold the ball.
Oh, damn. All right, here we go. Yeah, Asako. Asako just takes the ball and just runs it himself. He's on fire. He's everywhere. He's got everything going for him there. Jeremy Marshall King.
Yes!
Front foot. And there you go, Wobbling Jaw. Just like that.
Well done, Ruben Cotter, sir. Yes, well done. Good, sir. Jason Reader, hey, man, thank you very much for popping on in, mate. Thank you very much. Oh, all righty. Let's hit straight back. Have you got the feeling that this is going to be a thriller tonight, mate?
I do. I just have this feeling that you're right. Yep.
Oh, alrighty. So one error each. 5 sets of 6 completed to 83, 89% in favor of the Dolphins so far. All right. So 20 meters out, midfield scrum. Tom Dearden with the ball. Chad Townsend awaits. So too does Scott Drinkwater. Robson from the back passes out to Valentine Holmes. Oh, and he broke the line, but he was sort of falling as well. So he's going to be tackled on tackle number 1. About 5 meters short of the try line. Tamalolo, Townsend out the back to Drinkwater. Cut out pass to Kyle Felt, and Felt scores his first try of the season. Oh, yes. I knew that was coming tonight. I knew that was happening. Well done, Drinkwater. Well done, Felt. Back in the game after 17 minutes. It's 8 points to 4. Wow.
And look, I love that passion there. That was good. That was beautiful. Good to see it. I'm glad you're happy there, Wobbling Jaw. But you sort of touched on it before, handling errors. And this time around, the Dolphins were victims of the handling errors there. And we spoke just briefly about converting opportunities into tries. And there you go. And a perfect reply there from the Cowboys.
I'll tell you what, the humidity in this friggin' room is going to be about 90% in about 10 minutes as well, mate. Oh, my goodness. All righty, we got Jason Reader just quickly disappointed in the Roosters last night. Don't know what to make about the Roosters, mate. Look, they missed James Tedesco, but Joey Manu can do himself a job. Hold the ball. Did you get a chance to see the game last night? Definitely disappointed, and hopefully it's just a one-off performance by the Roosters.
Yeah, look, I'm leaning that way as well, Wobbling Jaw. But I just quickly, you mentioned climate in South Australia. It's quite cold. It's quite rainy at the moment, or cloudy. But I can actually feel the humidity up here, Wobbling Jaw.
Yes, feel my power, mate. Feel my freaking power. All right, so Valentine Holmes from the sideline. As I said, we go up in 6s, but knowing my luck, I've just jinxed us. Alrighty, and we're going to see the first conversion, try conversion of the evening. So we'll just keep things quiet for Valentine Holmes. Come on, mate. He shoots. Oh, straight over the black dot. Oh, you knew it was going over from 20 meters out. Straight over the black dot. 8 points to 6. Oh, well done, Cowboys.
There you go. What a good try as well for the hands of Dumbledore off the Townsend, straight into Drinkwater, and a cutout pass as well. Misses Hiku and then straight into Carl Felt, one of the most prolific try scorers in NRL, in my opinion, and such a good servant there to the Cowboys.
Oh, what a relief for Kyle Felt as well, man. Kyle Felt only about 14, 13 tries away from matching Matt Bowen's all-time try-scoring record as well. So the road to that begins as Taumalolo's road ends up in the face of the Dolphins' red wall, about 15 meters out from the try line. Robson now waits a dummy half and passes right of the ruck infield to Ruben Cotter, and he's going to be tackled just a couple of meters over the 20-meter line. Robson feigns to pass to go to the left, but passes right to Cohen Hess, who gets an offload away to Chad Townsend. Townsend passes further right to Petahiku, and Petahiku now is going to be stopped at about 15 meters out from the halfway line. Here's Cohen Hess again, and that's a good stop there by the Dolphins defense there. So he'll be stopped just shy of the 40-meter line. Robson now passes left to the right to Ruben Cotter. He makes himself about 6 or so meters. Last tackle now. Robson passes right to Townsend, and here's Townsend to put in the kick.
Big kick there, and Tubwai there, the hammer to receive the ball there, and he's now running and fronts up to the defense of the Cowboys and gets tackled. Probably made about 10 meters in that run there. Nikorima now hooking, showed off to Edric Lee, and big Edric Lee there gains about 5 meters in that run there, about second tackle set here, sorry. And Jeremy Marshall-King here with the ball in hand, off to Isako as well. And again, the man of the moment as well. And third tackle set here for the Dolphins as they're creeping up slowly, about 10 meters out now the the halfway line, apologies, as the Brinker Lee there cast the ball forward. And again with the ball in hand here, fourth tackle now, showed on to Ray Stone, but he's collected well. He's looking at the referee, he's saying high tackle. The referee says, what are you talking about there? As the Dolphins play the fifth and last here, off the cut door, just on the halfway line here, kicks the ball down the Cowboys' way.
And Scott Drinkwater takes his first high bomb catch in a couple of weeks. And here's Scott Drinkwater to take it over the 20-meter line. Did in the dummy half, passes right of the ruck to Kyle Felt, and he makes 10 meters plus. Well done. Chad Townsend now passes left of the ruck to Brendan Elliott. He makes himself about another 10 meters or so, just shy of the halfway line. Robson darts out a dummy half, splits him up the middle, breaks the line, passes right to Chad Townsend. Oh, and he bloody flicked it to Cody Nikorima. Oh, Dolphins intercept, hold the ball.
And Nikorima there, just the right man at the right time. Unfortunately, the wrong player there for Chad Townsend. And again, Ewan Aitken, but he's met by aggressive defense there. The Cowboys, good tackle there by Neem. And our second tackle set, that was an earlier try too. And Connolly Lemuelu there with the ball manages to escape one tackle there. And makes about 5 odd meters in the exchange. Third tackle set here now. And again, a big darting run here. S as well. Herman S gets things going there. And Tubwai Fido nearly makes a break, but a good tackle there. And again, who's that with the ball there? Jeremy Marshall-King with the ball. Makes a line break, and it was about a 15 odd meter run there, 20 meters, sorry. Fifth and last now, the Dolphins, the front foot, about 20 meters up from the try line here. Big bomb, 30 meters, apologies.
Oh, it's batted
Edric Lee.
Oh, whoa, that was nearly a try-scoring situation there for the Dolphins as well. They just went bloody 90-odd meters as well, just quietly. Oh, man, Chad Townsend now receives the ball. Kyle Felt steps back on the right, or left, sorry, and goes over the 10-meter line. Dearden now passes left to Brendan Elliott. He makes himself 10, 15 meters. That's a fantastic run from Brendan Elliott. Taumalolo's off, so he's off now. And here's Jermaine Tanua-Brown, who I assume has come in to fill in for him. Jermaine Tanua-Brown now, third tackle, 40-meter line. Granville now darts out a dummy half. It's now halfway line, midfield. Robson passes left to Tom Dearden. Kicks on the fourth tackle now. Does it stop? No, it's going to be a 7-tackle set to the Dolphins, unfortunately. Wow.
Fortunately there for the Dolphins, that's exactly what you want there. And they get the 7-tackle set here. But, yeah, good play here. Now, Jermaine Isako there kicks things off there with a run. Makes just about 10 meters now. And 0 tackle set here as well. Nikorima, dummy half, shot onto Edric Lee. And Edric Lee's going to attract a few defenders there. Makes about 3 odd meters in that run there. First tackle set now. Jeremy Marshall-King goes up left to Ewan Aitken, who darts around. Big fend off there as well on Granville. But not on Cotter. Cotter's going to hold him there. Neem there follows suit. And now the ball here. Tom Gilbert, just on the halfway line here. The 3rd tackle set. Now the Dolphins creeping up slowly through Jeremy Marshall-King there. Dummy half off to Herman SSS as well, who was responsible for that one arm offload there that led to the break there from Jeremy Marshall-King. 4th tackle set now. Off to Nikorima. Nikorima looking around, looking for his options. Off to Kenny Bromwich. And Bromwich there offloads the ball. Nikorima goes up to Gilbert.
No. Go Drinkwater, wrap him up. No.
On his own. What a try. Unfortunately, the defense there was lacking from the Cowboys. But Tubwai Fido with a beautiful run there on the what was that, like a 4th tackle set or something? Wow.
Oh, doesn't he love that? Oh man, doesn't Hamiso Tabuai Fido love that? That is now his 6th try in the first 6 games of the season. Oh man, I never wanted to let Hamiso Tabuai Fido go, man. Oh, and he scores right under the posts. Strike me freaking pink.
It just, look, in that set there, you could tell the momentum was definitely swinging towards the Dolphins there. They just kept on creeping up. But unfortunately, the defense just wasn't there. As you can see, Griffinim, unfortunately, not being able to hold him there. Then Tubwai Fido escapes the tackle there of Drinkwater. And he sort of turns around and he's fending Cotter there in a very, to be fair, very beautiful fend. But Tubwai Fido is just, he's on fire. The Dolphins are on fire. This is unbelievable football, but unfortunately there for the Cowboys, Rob and Joe.
Oh, man. So I just saw a stat as well that it's about, before that break, it was 10 missed tackles by the Cowboys to 7 missed tackles to the Dolphins. I reckon there's about 12, maybe 13 after that try to Hamiso Tabuai Fido. So 13 missed tackles inside the first 25 minutes. Oh, man, come on, Cowboys. Where's that defense? Where's that defense that's 3 tries inside the first 25, man? Where's that defense that brought us to the finals last year, man?
Yeah, I can definitely, I understand what you're talking about there, Wob and Joe. Considering the outfit we all know you guys can be and have been, it's something that I'm definitely not used to seeing, particularly in this moment there. But in saying that, there's always another chance to regroup and get things going again. So we'll just have to wait and see what the response is from the Cowboys. But again, just hats off to Tubwai Fido. Very good individual play there, but a good collective effort there from the Dolphins nonetheless. Here we go. Let's restart things off here. And they do. The Cowboys will kick off here. And the Dolphins with the ball. Received by Katoa. Katoa straight onto Herman Ese. And he's come on and he's made 2 impactful plays already. With about 5 minutes on the clock as well. 5 minutes on time. He's been playing, apologies now, with the ball in hand. There's number 14 there, and that'll be Jared Wallace there, former Titan player as well. Boy, doesn't he know how to keep going. He's a good player there. Jeremy Marshall-King off the dummy half as well, off the rock. Apologies, 3rd tackle set now. Forward, that was forward. That was very, very forward, but the ref plays on, and 4th tackle set here over the halfway line here. Herman Ese was met there by good, strong defense there in Granville, but offloads the ball to Katoa. Katoa off to Tom Gilbert now, who's just been an absolute machine in the first minute. Just keeps on going, does Tom Gilbert. And out right to Katoa. Big belly bomb there. What's going to happen?
Oh, no, and Brendan Elliott knocks it on, and here's another try potentially coming up for Jermaine Azarko. Come on, wrap him up, Cowboys. Fresh set of 6 now. They're only 10 meters out. Hold the ball.
And the Cowboys there, the Dolphins there with the ball, about 5 meters up from the try line, and the ref just scored a second set of 6 in about 2 seconds there. Now, Wallace off to Herman Ese. And again, the Cowboys in desperation mode now. Second tackle set here, about 5 meters out. Jeremy Marshall-King goes the opposite way. Jared Wallace, he's going to try and borrow his way through, but again, the Cowboys say, no, not today. The Cowboys understand what's at stake here. It's not only just a game that they could possibly lose, but it's the Queensland bragging rights. And again, a bit of a wayward pass there, but the ref says play on. And we have here Tom Gilbert trying to straighten things up here. Second tackle set here, 13:40 on the clock. Jeremy Marshall-King with the ball. goes up left to Herman. It's a big gap left as well. Goodness me. But it closes very quick again, the Cowboys defense. And going out left there, Katoa off to Kenneth Bromwich. Oh, gee whiz. Bit of a hit there by Cohen Hess, but it's all good. No, it's not. Penalty, late hit. Wow.
What do you do here? Hold the ball?
If I'm the Dolphins, I'm going for two. That's what I'll do. Just try obviously, kill the clock a bit. Gee whiz. Oh, Cohen Hess. What's going to happen? Oh, Bob and Joe, what's going to happen?
Alrighty. Cohen Hess has been sent to the sin bin at the 27th minute. I don't know why. I think it was a direct shoulder charge to the head. I need to see replay. I didn't see it. Cowboys under the pump, hold the ball, mate.
Wow, that was very, very surprising there. It appeared to be a late hit from what I'm seeing, a high one to it. That. And again, Tom Gilbert there with the ball to start things off here. The Dolphins on the front foot here, about 13 minutes to go now in the first half. Jeremy Marshall-King goes up to Wallace, and he drops the ball. He drops the ball. Gee whiz. That is such a coach killer there if you're the Dolphins. You can see the emotion in the Dolphins there. Wob and Joe, you'll be relieved with that, I'm assuming.
Oh, dude, that is you're exactly right. A coach killer, and from someone of the stature of Jared Wallace, who's been pretty damn good for the Dolphins this year. That, look, with all due respect to the fella, it is a poor error. It's a poor error. All right, so 10 meters out, Tom Dearden has the ball. Midfield scrum. He feeds it. Passes right to Brendan Elliott, who's on the other side of the field. And a penalty too. Oh, Tom Gilbert giving away a penalty as well. So Cowboys, they use their get out of jail card. They use up their get out of jail card big time. And David Stevens, man, that's a tattoo of a panther with a Welsh dagger through the top of it. Thank you for asking, man. Alrighty, Cowboys. Chad Townsend made the break. Flicked past it. There was a Dolphins intercept. Brendan Elliott made a break. He kicked it on the second tackle. Sustained pressure now, boys. We're down a man as well. We need sustained pressure. Pete Hiku now taps the ball 15 meters out from the halfway line. He takes it over the 40-meter line before he's stopped there by the Dolphins. All right, Robson passes left to Townsend. Jermaine Tanua-Brown now unable to really make more than 3 or so meters there, maybe 4. Midfield, second tackle. And they're just crossing the halfway line now through Griffin Neiman. He's going to play the ball on the 40-meter line on the far left edge of the paddock. Robson decides to go down the blind side towards Dearden. Dearden's arcing and weaving, and he's going to be stopped there on the 4th tackle now. Stopped there primarily by Herman Sasa. There's a shot there of Katoa. Townsend's got the ball now. He passes to Riley Price. He put Riley Price under all sorts of pressure. And here goes Ewan Aitken. Hold the ball.
And Ewan Aitken with the ball there off the halfway line, off the top by Fido, the man that the Cowboys don't want to see with the ball in hand. And now they're about a good 40-odd meters now away from the try line there. Talk about momentum just like that. Edge of with the ball. 0 tackle set as well. Off to Ewan Aitken again. And he gets tackled sandwiched there. Good tackle there by the Cowboys. First tackle set as well. First tackle off to Edgergley, straight to Nikorima. Nikorima goes up wide here to do Jared Wallace there. Number 14 for the Dolphins. And he's just going to cut up forward there. Now the Dolphins will everything going their way now. And about 10 meters away from the try line here. Pop pass. A little inside cheeky little ball there to Lemuelu. But unfortunately doesn't pull off there. Third tackle set. Big gap. Brendan Elliott.
Forward!
Try! And unfortunately, there's not much too much I can say there. Sorry. This is a very... I'm bamboozled. I don't know what to say. I will say, however, though, that the Dolphins are on fire. And they definitely... Valentine Holmes comes in. Brendan Elliott plays the ball, which is fine. But then Branko Lee, high IQ there, passes it up to Jermaine Isako, and he scores there. Unfortunately, it's just not the first half is just not going the way of the Cowboys. And again, Isako, is that a hat trick? No, it's a second try. Yeah, second try. Gee whiz. And 6 points to 18 as well. Wob and Joel, can I just over to you. I don't know what to say. Wow.
I know we're a man down, hold the ball, but Townsend surely must have. It's easy for me to say sitting on my ass, but surely Townsend should have seen that there was next to no shape on that right edge towards Peter Hiku and Kyle Felt. And then he chose to pass to the young man, Riley Price, who then knocked the ball on. That wasn't Price's fault. In my opinion, that was Townsend's fault. And the Dolphins have just gone 70, 80 odd meters. I said sustained pressure. As we see, Jermaine Isako, he slots this one. 20 points to 6 with 8 minutes remaining in the first half. I'm pretty stunned, mate. I'm disappointed, but I'm pretty stunned, mate.
Yeah, look, I can definitely understand the way you feel there, the emotions for sure. It's definitely caught me off guard, big time. Yeah, look, I'm really trying to be positive here for the Cowboys, but it's just been really one-way traffic. And you spoke about it before as well, right? Sustained pressure just hasn't been happening, unfortunately. As the Cowboys kick us off, restart us again. Katoa now showed him to Herman Ese again with the ball in hand there. He makes about 5 odd meters here. Now the Dolphins are the front foot, and I can't believe I'm saying it, but 6 points, 20. Dolphins in front. And again, that looks number 12. Connolly Lemuelu there with the ball in hand. Second tackle set here. As you can hear the helicopters as well. It's all happening here in the background there, Robin. Tom Gilbert there with the ball in hand. And he's tackled there. Third tackle set. Off to going down the blind side here. Nikorima off to Kenny Bromwich. Well, met well there by Peter Hiku. International Kiwi teammates as well there. Jeremy Marshall King off to Jared Wallace on their fourth tackle set here. And they make a good 60-odd meters there in that run there, the Dolphins. Fifth tackle here, 70 meters gain. Sorry. Nikorima opts to pass the ball, runs it, darts it. Offloaded? No. Oh, my goodness. Sorry, it's all happening. The ref still had his hand up. Fifth and last there. That looked very messy, but it looked like it was going to be a try of some sort, nearly. But good desperate defense there by the Cowboys. Wow.
Dolphins just went 90 meters. Ewan Aitken looks like he potentially has a burner or a stinger in the left bicep. There's a penalty going straight to the Dolphins now, hold the ball. And it's because Kyle Felt. Oh, man. What's Kyle Felt meant to do there, man? He can't just say, there you go. That's a tough thing, man. Oh, I didn't explain that properly, but Ewan Aitken, he got hit by Kyle Felt, and Aitken wasn't ever going to get the ball, but damned if he does and damned if he doesn't hold the ball.
Gee, was tough call there by the ref. But anyway, play resumes. 6:38 on the clock now. First tackle set here. And again, Herman Ese with a big, powerful run there. And the Cowboys, unfortunately, as I've been saying it all too often now, continue to be on the back foot here. And going out left, tries to burrow his way through. Jeremy King goes in for a darting little cheeky burrow. But looks like the Cowboys have held him up there. They should gain some confidence from there. Drinkwater gives them a bit of a cheeky smile as well, just to add to that. But the Dolphins now going to bring themselves back 10 meters now. Third tackle set as well. And that was a good attempt there by Jeremy Marshall King, as the replay shows. And going out wide here, Katoa straight onto Lemuelu. And Lemuelu has had himself a game, I suppose. Ironically, most of the former Cowboy players have in this game. Going out here to Jeremy King. Sorry, Bob and Joe, I'm not even going to call that. That was that was a try there through Tom Gilbert, but unfortunately there was no Cowboys defense in sight, and he basically just flopped over to score that try there. Unfortunately, it's all one way at the stage there, Bob and Joe. What are your thoughts? Oh, gee whiz. You can see there Tom Gilbert just runs straight through there. Unfortunately, there was no pressure. There was no resistance from the Cowboys defense. And Tom Gilbert just, there you go. Unfortunately there, Wobbenjaw. Yeah. Oh.
Cowboys are in trouble. We're in trouble. The Dolphins are playing this game without Jesse Bromwich, playing this game without Sean O'Sullivan, Felicia Kofusi. And they are playing with an up-tempo, no-holds-barred, offload-at-will style game plan. And North Queensland, in attack throughout a couple of different stages tonight, we've looked okay. Where is the defense that this side promoted at the start of the year? Todd Payton came out and said, we trust the defense. We trust the systems. We trust what we're doing in defense, and we're going to keep on doing it. It's not there. And I don't recall, I think it's been over 18 months since Cowboys have leaked 26 points in one half, especially the first half of footy, hold the ball. This is embarrassing.
And the Cowboys commence things again. About 4:32 on the clock there. Skato collects it off again to Herman SSN, the name I've been saying all too well, and has been just part of that Dolphins first half, just pure domination. And Lemuelu there met well by some stinging defense there through Granville, as well as Robson involved there. And I believe that's Price there as well. Second tackle set here. Jeremy Marshall-King off to Jared Wallace as he looks around for offloads, but is well wrapped up there. But he still managed to get some meters and then offload as well to go. But the ref thankfully says, bring it back. Gee whiz. Tom Gilbert here with the ball. Granville you can see Granville's trying to encourage the Cowboys there to play. Fourth tackle set here. Wallace off to Kenny Bromwich, and now they're on the halfway line just about now. The Cowboys with the ball in hand. Fifth tackle set here. 50 meters gained. Nikorima there with a kick. Not played it as well. And that'll be the fifth tackle set. Tackle done.
Alrighty, so with about 3.5 minutes remaining before halftime, Cohen Hess is about 20 seconds away from re-entering the paddock. I still haven't seen the incident that took Cohen Hess off the field as well. And for Kyle Felt to be pinged for hitting Ewan Aitken off the ball, yeah, it's a penalty, black and white every day, but what else is he supposed to do there? And just looking at the stat here that Fox League have produced, since the sin bin, the Cowboys have only had 2 sets of the ball and they've completed 1. Oh no, Jared Wallace looks like he's been knocked out clean cold now. Jared Wallace looks like he was going for a tackle on Griffin Neiman. Now Wallace, that's category 1. That is that's going to rule him out. So the player's been stopped on the third tackle with under 3 minutes remaining, and the Cowboys are about 30 meters out from the try line, from the Dolphins try line, that is. And if they don't score a try, Cowboys, they need a repeat set. And I can hear those sirens going again, mate. I'm telling you, the helicopters, the fire brigade, the police, the freaking riot squad, they'll be called up here in Brisbane in about 40 minutes' time if it keeps going this way. Oh, no word of a lie too, mate. Alrighty. But again, I'm just a bloody rugby league armchair professional, aren't I? So Jared Wallace, he looks like he's shushing everyone. Okay. All right then, no worries. You get up there and take care of yourself, mate, before you shush everybody up. Here's Riley Price, and he looks like he was put in a dangerous position. And there's a penalty now being given to the Cowboys. It was Cody Nikorima that's been deemed to put Riley Price in a dangerous position. Now, what is referee Adam G going to do here? Is there going to be a sin binning for the Dolphins here?
It looked like it was a group effort there, obviously. Nikorima going in. Yeah, look, it's if they're trying to rule this out, right, then it has to be. Obviously it's a penalty, but yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Okay.
It looks like Cody Nicarima. He's walking the plank, mate. He's walking the plank. Sin bin. Okay. Cowboys, they've got 2 minutes 40 in this first half to score a try against 12 men. And then they've got approximately 6.5 minutes to start the second half against just 12 men of the Dolphins. Come on, Cowboys. Let's rock and roll now, bro. Let's rock and roll now. 2.5 minutes. Fresh set starts on the 30-meter line, and it goes to Jermaine Tanua-Brown, who takes it up to the 20-meter line now. First tackle, midfield. Robson passes left of the ruck. Townsend passes it to Riley Price now. He makes himself about 5 meters, stops short of the 10-meter line now. He's on the left side of the post. Robson comes back infield, has Granville go back under. Stopped very well there by Connolly Lemuelu. All right, Robson now passes right of the ruck. Townsend out the back to Scott Drinkwater. Drinkwater floats a pass out to Kyle Felt, and Kyle Felt scores a try. Well done. Well done. He's the damn wall is broken now on Kyle Felt. Didn't score a try in 9 or so games. He's got 2 inside this first half. And he's now only about 13 or 12 tries away from equaling Matt Bowen's all-time try-scoring record for the North Queensland Cowboys. Scott Drinkwater, mate, he's had limited opportunities tonight because the Cowboys have just allowed Dolphins to just dominate with the possession. But every time Drinkwater's touched it, man, he has looked dangerous. Scott Drinkwater, man, he's a key. He has absolutely been missed off the past couple of weeks, hasn't he?
He absolutely has. And how much needed have those 2 tries been in this game? Very much so. And again, if the Cowboys there, you're happy. These life in this team. These life is not over yet, right? There's always ways to keep moving forward. And again, good play there by Drinkwater. I will say this, though. There seems to be some sort of attack happening there for the Cowboys when they go off the right there. And I'm sure it's something they can look to continue on in the second half. But well-needed try, again, with seconds, less than a minute to go there, Bob John. Good work there, Calvin.
And also, it's Edric Lee's first game of first grade in 8 or 9 months as well. So he did play in Queensland Cup last week as well. But you'd imagine Edric Lee does have some ring rust on him. So time's been blown off here with 30 seconds to go. Valentine Holmes here lining it up from the sideline. Come on, Mr. Holmes. Come on, Mr. Holmes. He shoots, and it goes over. Well done, man. We do go up in 6s, don't we? All right, 26 points to 12 with about 23 seconds remaining. So hold the ball. Are you doing a trick shot, or are you just securing that ball and just playing safe and getting into the halftime sheds, mate? What are you doing?
Look, just my own pure observations of who Todd Payton is as a coach. I think he's going to tell the boys to just hold that ball and get ready to get in the sheds. Lecture time.
Alrighty. Oh man, this is all right. We're just waiting for the resumption. 23 seconds remaining. Are they going to do a trick shot here, the Cowboys? We're about to find out. Dearden takes the ball, passes it back to Jermaine Tanua-Brown, who throws it to the left. Well done, Tanua-Brown. And Holmes is going to be tackled there on the 20-meter line. All right, what are we going to do here? Elliott, Dearden, outright to Granville. Granville now, he's got to get up and play the ball quickly. 3, 2, 1. He gets to play the ball in. Passes left out to Jermaine Tanua-Brown, and he's going to die with the ball. All right, then. The halftime score, ladies and gents, is 26 points to 12. And we're a little bit lucky as well to the fact that that Jermaine Azarko missed a couple of conversions as well, which still quite possibly could prove to be costly. But the Cowboys have got a hell of a lot of work to do, man.
Yeah, they absolutely do. Just from my perspective anyway, it just seems like they've been flat. They haven't been able to meet the physical challenge as well that's been presented to them. And as Robin Jaw as well sort of said as well, after the Tom Gilbert try, there's no Golfwilson, there's no Bromwich, right? There's no Milford. There's a hope of key players missing out there. So the fact that the Cowboys are this far behind is very quizzical in its own right. So again, in saying that though, there's a second half remaining, and there's still an opportunity to win the game there for the Cowboys, in my opinion.
And dead set as a Cowboys fan, bro, like it was the worst nightmare that Hamiso Tabuai-Fidow and Tom Gilbert were try scorers here tonight. And Lemuela was only one player off from being an ex-Cowboy to put his name on the try scorers stat sheet. So that's absolutely worst nightmare stuff. Rugby league history, just want to say hello to you, man. Thank you very much for checking us out here this evening. Nicholas Bukircha, I live in the eastern suburbs of Brisbane. Woblinger, I can put you up for the night if you do something dodgy. I don't think it'll go that far. But just have it all on standby, mate. All right, so what I'm going to do is refresh Tab at the moment. And Tab, so get this, hold the ball. Tab, at the very start of the contest, had the Cowboys $1.26, the Dolphins $3.90. At halftime, the Dolphins are $1.48 favorites to win, and the Cowboys are $2.60 outsiders to come back and win. That is disastrous. That is disastrous, bro. And I'm just going to go into the stats now. And sorry, mate, if I could just get you to take over just for half a second.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, that is absolutely disastrous. Again, it just shows you the swing of this game. Before kickoff, I think everyone was saying it was Cowboys, rightly so. After halftime, things have changed. And wow.
Alrighty, now, ladies and gentlemen, by the way, at the conclusion of this live stream, links will be provided to Hold the Ball's social media platforms as well. So I hope I can get you to please consider subscribing to this channel and Hold the Ball's channel as well. And look, you really should nowadays, guys, because our collaborations for commentating on live contests is going to become more frequent. And the rate that we're going, we've called some absolute doozies, some absolute random games as well. And this is another one, bro. Did you foresee it? Like, someone probably could have thought at halftime, before the start of the game, Dolphins could lead at halftime. They could, but 26 points to 12, bro. I don't think anybody saw a scoreline like this happening at halftime. Hold the ball.
Absolutely not at all. This is something to see. But in saying that, like, fair credit to them though. They've been good.
Alrighty, so let's go into the stats now. And alrighty, team stats at halftime are as follows: possession 62%. Dolphins have had 62% of possession to the North Queensland Cowboys 38. And you would imagine the Cowboys, who received the ball from the start of the second half, you imagine possession will swing the way of the Cowboys. The completion rates, 80%, 90%. So, the completion rates have been good. For testing conditions up there in Townsville, for it to be 70% humidity, 25 degrees now probably, they're good. They're good completion rates. All running meters, the Dolphins 914 to the Cowboys 580. And that is something that I picked up on as well throughout the contest. Hold the ball is that the Dolphins, mate, just making way too many meters, darting out a dummy half, and they must have made, I think, maybe 3 or 4 sets. They must have made at least 80 meters on 4 of those sets in that first half, man. Line breaks 4 to 5, so that's relatively even. Tackle breaks. The tackle breaks, 28 tackle breaks for the Dolphins to just 9 for the Cowboys. So the Cowboys, they're hitting. Let's immediately go straight down to the missed tackles. Missed tackles, 28 missed tackles in a half of footy, the first half of footy, to just the Dolphins 9. So we're missing tackles. We are not being effective at tackling the Dolphins at all. And look, maybe it's hindsight's a beautiful thing. Hold the ball, bro. But they did play on the Sunday twilight fixture against the Bulldogs in Golden Point extra time. So, look, I did think that there was a possibility of them being flat, but this is extremely flat, bro. They've come out in to start this game extremely flat, mate.
Yeah. I mean, yes, it's justified in the sense that obviously they had a bit of a slugfest there with the Doggies, unfortunately not prevailing for them anyway. And they've come here, and it just looks like there's just two teams with polar opposite sort of ways of play. And you touched just quickly there on the tackle breaks and the missed tackles and the meters gained, and it's all just positively in favor there of the Dolphins. Now, for the Cowboys, how do they sort of turn things around? But instead, I can completely understand. I can absolutely understand why they're playing like this, in my opinion.
Well, and just quickly, we're missing Jordan McLean. We're missing Hylam Lukey. I really think the Cowboys are missing Jordan McLean tonight, bro. Jordan McLean has provided that punch, that strike that gets us over the advantage line. And Mitch Dunn started tonight, man. And while possession was instantly in favor of the Dolphins and wasn't afforded many opportunities to make dents in the defensive line of the Dolphins, I do think we are missing Jordan McLean's size and experience and go forward tonight, bro. I think that is that's crystal clear. So we'll just look at some of the running meters. So Herman Sasa, he came off the bench tonight, hold the ball, and he's already made 10 runs for 104 meters tonight, bro. Sasa having a sensational game in the forwards. Tom Gilbert having a game against his old club. I think you've picked up on his form tonight as well. Hold the ball. 16 runs for 116 running meters in that first half alone, bro. He's on track to bloody crack 250 by the end of freaking proceedings tonight. You've also got Jermaine Azarko, 9 runs, 116 running meters as well, and for 2 tries as well. So Jermaine Azarko, he's having a renaissance himself, bro. Azarko showing some really good form. And to add on to Tom Gilbert as well, he's made 15 tackles, albeit 2 have been missed. Herman Sasa just made the 5. And it looks like Jeremy Marshall-King tops the tackle count for 17 tackles and none missed. And Jeremy Marshall-King, bro, has made some fantastic darts out of dummy half that has cut our guts up to shreds, bro.
Yeah, it's looking that way, unfortunately. And it's just another thing as well. I noticed in the possession there you mentioned, I believe it was a 39%. The Cowboys, I think, you guys are being literally starved of the ball, basically. And obviously, when you guys get the ball, it doesn't help that the errors are high as well. But in saying that, just to rattle off those names, you're saying, the likes of Lemuelu Gilbert, they've just been so strong. They've been able to cut the ball up forward, which is surprising. But, unfortunately, they're a wobbling draw.
Oh, dude. And I just saw the incident that had Cohen Hess go off the field for 10 minutes, hold the ball. And I have the red mist in my eyes. It was not high. There was whiplash on Isaiah. It was Cohen Hess who hit him a bit late, but there was nothing high about it. There was no shoulder charge about it. Sure, there was whiplash in Isaiah Katoa, but the Dolphins were attacking 10 meters out from our try line, and Hess did nothing untoward except be a little bit lazy and a little bit late. But I mean, we saw the bar be set last night with Victor Radley being sent to the sin bin. It was soft. Victor Radley's bump on Cameron Munster was soft, but to the letter of the law, it was late. And admittedly, there was more whiplash in Isaiah Katoa's neck than what there was with Cameron Munster. But been watching this game, bro, for 20 years now, mate. That has very rarely been a sin bin. Penalty, sure, but a sin binnable offense, I don't like the overuse of the sin bin at the moment. I think the NRL, the referees, they're using the sin bin a bit way too much, man. I don't know if you just saw what I saw with the incident with Cohen Hess, but that's not a sin binnable offense, man. Penalty sufficient at best or worst.
Yeah, well, look, the way they've been bidding players just quickly is taking me back to 2020. I think there was probably about 2 cards per game. I remember that year there. Look, I agree with you. I strongly agree. That was not a sendable offence there for Carl Felt. He didn't need to be sent off. Apologies, not Carl Felt there. Hess.
Colin Hess, yeah.
Yeah, Cohen Hess. No, not at all. It was a very soft call. In what circumstances the ref Adam G believe that's a send off? I don't get it, Wobbling Joe. We see that so many times and it's just play on. But apparently this time here it's not the case and it's a send off. So NRL, please get your rules right. Please fix it up, because every game is something different, something new, some sort of new interpretation of the rule. And again, we've just been launched into a different ruling here altogether. So we'll see what happens next game.
Yeah, man. Man, like I would say Felice Kafusi's was twice as worse as what we saw just then with Cohen Hess. And Kafusi's hit on Jackson Hastings a few weeks ago wasn't even all that bad, to be flat out with you, bro. So let's just look at some of the stats for the Cowboys here. And we've got Valentine Holmes, 6 runs for 50 meters. Kyle Felt, 6 runs for 64 meters. And Jermaine Tonua-Brown, credit to the bloke, bro. He's come off the interchange bench for 6 runs for 60 meters and provided some much needed go forward in our forwards. Tackles. So Griffin Neame, he plays in the second row here tonight, and I've never seen him play in the second row, and we're missing him. We are missing him in the front row because his run meters haven't been affected. Yes, I know the Dolphins have had 62% in that first half, but Griffin Neame hasn't had 19 tackles. Had a stat that says 19 tackles and 5 missed tackles. Those 5 tackles missed are because Neame is defending out there in the second row. And yet we've got Tom Chester on the interchange bench that can play at a pinch second row. So that's something to look forward to. Tom Chester, I think Tom Chester needs to come out in that second half inside the first 10 or so minutes, and then you leave him out there, bro, because we need a bit. I wouldn't say Tom Chester is an X factor, or maybe you can. He's still yet to prove it, but he scored 3 tries in the past 3 weeks, so you probably could say he is an X factor. So we need Tom Chester out there for starters, and I think, Jason Taumalolo as well hasn't been all that effective tonight. 5 runs for 51 meters as well. Yeah, man. It's a stat that 62%, 38% or whatever it is to the Cowboys. They usually do swing about in the second half, and we're going to have to need it to happen, bro. When we do start the second half with the Dolphins being down a man for the first 6.5 minutes or so, hold the ball.
No, well, you're right, Waldman Joel. Coming to the second half here, the Dolphins, the Cowboys need a strike. They need a strike first. They need to be the first to score a try. And just quickly as well, you talked on Chester there, and I think for me, it depends on how serious perhaps Payton really wants or sees this game. I think I can see why he wouldn't bring him on. I was thinking maybe it's just this game's too much in the balance. Possibly not bring him on for that reason. But at the same time, you're right. If you interject him, he's the X factor player. He's someone I like seeing play as well for the Cowboys. But yeah, look, the second half needs to be perfect. They need to literally reverse and swing things around. As you see the Cowboys coming up, Bob and Drew, all the best and good luck in the second half.
Oh, thank you very much. All right then. And sellout crowd, Good Friday night football. This is a huge time slot. It's a huge event up there in Townsville tonight. So let's rock and roll, dudes. Let's rock and roll. Yeah, man. All right. I do want to see Tom Chester come onto the paddock inside the first 10 minutes of this second half. But look, credit to the Dolphins as well. They played complete. They're completing at 90%, and they're using it. They're throwing the ball around, and they're sticking hard in defense. So while I've just waxed lyrical a bit about how negative the Cowboys have been, credit to the Dolphins, man, big time. They have definitely been the better side in the first half, but we've got another half of footy to go, and the Dolphins kick off. The Cowboys are running right to left of the screen. Tom Dearden takes it, and here's Riley Price to take the hit up, and he's met there solidly by Tom Gilbert there. All right, 5 or 6 meters away from the try line. Here's Griffin Neame now. Takes it over the 10-meter line by about 5 or so meters. Well done, Griffin Neame. And out the back to Jermaine Tanua-Brown. Tanua-Brown passes out to Chad Townsend. Tanua-Brown, that's twice. He's played with the ball, man. And here's Peter Hiku, passes left infield to Cohen Hess. Cohen Hess now takes it up over the 30-meter line. Fourth tackle, midfield. Robson passes left to Granville. Out the back to Dearden. Now Scott Drinkwater's got the back, and he's not... Oh, he does evade. He does evade Brenko Lee, and he's going to try and get over the 40-meter line. He feigns to pass, but doesn't. He's going to be stopped short of the halfway line. Fifth tackle now, Townsend from his own 40. He runs a little bit and puts in a nice kick and finds the grass as well, hold the ball.
There you go then. Jermaine Osaka collects the ball there, and he runs for about 15-odd meters there, but is dragged in this tackle here. But momentum is halted there. First tackle set here for the Dolphins. Off to Gato. Gato off to Brenko Lee, who's been a little bit quiet. However, he's been part of a few good passes there. Clinical moments there for the Dolphins. Gato, dummy half again, off to Hammer. The Hammer there, and he bumps off, sort of shrugs off some tackles. Then he manages to run with one hand out as well, but was tackled there by Townsend. And about 10 meters away from the halfway line here now, the Dolphins with the ball in hand through Tom Gilbert there, who just straightens things up there. And again, fourth tackle set here. Jeremy Marsh-King off to Esse, and he's over the halfway line here. One arm offload as well. Jeremy King spots a gap, but his tackle there closes quickly there. Cowboys obviously understanding the assignment right there. Fifth and last as well. Off to Gato. Big up and under kick here to the Cowboys.
All right, I want to see that defense just shut up shop a little bit here. So Scott Drinkwater passes to Valentine Holmes on the left edge, and Holmes is going to be stopped just shy of the 30-meter line. They know the situation they're in, Cowboys. They're playing like it. Here's Brendan Elliott now. Takes it up over the 30-meter line by 5 meters now. It's the second tackle. 2 minutes have gone in this second half. Robson passes in field right to Kyle Felt, and he advances it to about 3 meters shy of the halfway line. And there's a play the ball that looked awkward. And here's Jermaine Tanua-Brown to add on to his 60 meters. All right, Cowboys are now 40 meters out now. Fourth tackle, Robson darts out to the left. And Dom Dearden, he does take the ball. There could have been a case for a knock-on there. But no, there is a knock-on. Oh, there's a knock-on there by Tom Dearden. Whew, okay. All right.
I thought he had onto that ball there, actually. But it looked like it obviously got off and ricocheted and...
Challenge it.
I think he holds it.
Oh,
no, he grabs it. Oh,
it's gone. That wasn't a knock on, actually.
No, they should have challenged it.
They should have. Strike me friggin' pink. Oh well. Let's tighten up in defense here, Cowboys. Take it away. Hold the ball.
Dolphins there with the ball. Ewan Aitken takes it off the scrum there, and about 20-odd meters from the halfway line here. One leg tackle there, carry, and dumb half off to Edric Lee. Edric Lee is met by a solid defensive Cowboys wall. They're obviously trying to tune things up there. And about 5 meters away from the halfway line here, the Dolphins are ball in hand. Second tackle hits set here. Sorry, Mark Nichols there, aka the GOAT, greatest of all time. There with the ball, just a bit in jest there as well from the boys. But again, a bit of a darting run there through Tabuai Fido, and he takes about 20-odd meters on that carry. Fourth tackle set here. Brenko Lee goes up left here to Kato. Kato misses a pass up to Herman Esse, and he's going to straighten things up here just briefly. Fifth tackle set here now. The Dolphins making some good meters in that exchange there. 50 meters gained as well. And Kato opts to run instead of kick the ball. Tabuai Fido off to Brenko Lee. Brenko Lee kicks inside. Is it too strong? And it is too strong. And if you're a Cowboys fan, and if you're Walton Jaw, you're breathing a huge sigh of relief there.
Massive sigh of relief, man. But still, though, the Dolphins still look way more dangerous attack, and they're a man down for the next 2 or so minutes, man. So tighten up, Cowboys. All right, tackle 0. Peter Hiku plays the ball midfield. And here, I believe it's Brendan Elliott to be stopped right on the 40-meter line, 10 meters short of the halfway line. Robson waits a dummy half and passes right of the ruck to Kyle Felt, and Kyle Felt is able to advance it over the halfway line by a meter or 2. Well done to Kyle Felt. Kyle Felt plays the ball. Robson waits a dummy half and darts out a dummy half and makes it to the 40-meter line now. So they're 39 meters out from the try line. Midfield, Granville waits a dummy half and passes left to Chad Townsend. Goes out the back to Dearden, out the back to Scott Drinkwater. Drinkwater runs, he stops. props, trying to shug away Dolphins defenders, and he looks like he's in a bit of pain there on the ground. And there is a high shot. There's a high shot. There's a penalty that's been given away by the Dolphins. The Cowboys now, I think there's only about a minute and a half remaining until Cody Nikorima returns to the paddock now. So we've got to we got to score now with the one-man advantage now. So the Cowboys are going to have a fresh set of 6 here from about 20 meters out, starting on the far left edge there. And yeah, that's Brenko Lee with a crusher tackle. That's pretty nasty. And in another world, that's a sin-binnable offense, just quietly. That was pretty damn reckless and careless. But here we are. Granville passes out right to Dearden. Townsend now. Cohen Hess has got the ball, and he is going to take it over the 10-meter line. All righty, Cowboys are only about 6 meters away. Just get to the end of set. Get off him, Jeremy Marshall-King. Come on, man. Play the ball. Come on. Finally, ref says play on. Pete Hiku passes infield, left to the right to Jermaine Tanoa-Brown, who's having a good game tonight. And he's getting real close to that try line as well, man. All right, second tackle. He finally plays the ball. Robson passes left to the right. Townsend, Dearden, and he just pops off a short ball to Griffin Neem. He offloads, and it's going to be it's going to be ruled as a forward pass or a knock-on by Griffin Neem. And that's a shame. That's a real bloody shame, unfortunately. But now you've got to box them in. Cowboys have to box in the Dolphins here. Hold the ball with no bullshit, man. Excuse my French, but no bullshit now, boys. Box them in. Limit the running meters that they're making on yous.
Yeah, no, well said there, Walman Jaw. It was a bit of a valiant effort there by Neem. I could see what he's trying to do, but unfortunately, I just don't think it was the right play, especially being so constricted there by the Dolphins defense. However, as Walman Jaw said there, now it's time for the Cowboys to hold him in. As you see, Nikorima are now walking down the sideline here. No doubt he'll be on in the next set here. And I'll feed the scrum here straight again to you and Aitken. Almost a mirror play of the last time they scrummed the ball. I think the last half as well. Edric Lee scoops it and he's going for a run, but I wouldn't advise running sideways though with the ball in hand if you're trying to make some meters forward there. Off the attack there again, Kenny Bromwich with some darting little bit of footwork there. Third tackle set here, and the Cowboys are up and at him. And now Tom Gilbert off to Mark Nichols. Nichols here, and he's a good run, about 8 odd meters there, about 10 meters now from the halfway line. Fourth tackle set now. Jeremy Marshall-King off to Herman Esse, and he's going to have a darting run. He goes for an offload again, and he goes out wide this time. A bit of soccer skills there for Brenko Lee. Goes out wide, but again is met well there by Dearden as well as Tanoa-Brown. Fifth tackle set, but looks like he might be carrying an injury there just slightly, Tanoa-Brown. And Tabai Fido off to Katoa. Good pressure there for the Cowboys. Off to you, Walman Jaw.
Oh, and what a wonderful catch there by Kyle Felt. Great kick by Katoa, and an even better catch by Kyle Felt. He catches that 25 meters out from his own try line, and here's Pete Hiku to take it up to the 30-meter line. Midfield, second tackle now. Play the ball. Brendan Elliott passes right of the ruck to Kyle Felt, and he's able to advance it by about he does get up to the 14-meter line in the end. Play the ball. Robson passes right to Ruben Cotter, who's back out there now, and he gets it up to the halfway line. We're midfield now. Fourth tackle. Cowboys running right to left. Townsend, I think it was, out to Granville. Dearden. And Dearden dummies and runs himself and nearly breaks the line, but he's well contained there by Herman Esse. And here is Scott Drinkwater now, and he puts up the kick. He had a lot of time, and I think it's going to be taken well there by the Dolphins.
It was looking a bit confusing there. Everybody sort of not really moving much. But anyway, Tabai Fido there with the ball in hand, the hammer there. Katoa dummy half straight onto Aisako, and he's met well there. Some aggressive defense there in the Cowboys. Second tackle set here. Now, the Dolphins need to try and make some inroads quickly. Off to Edric Lee here. Ooh. Oh, my goodness me. Granville there with a monster hit there on Edric Lee. Fan favorite as well. And third tackle set here again. Nikorima just darts his way through, looking around for options left, right, center. Goes out wide to goes out to Jeremy Marshall-King. Esse with the one and an offload. And what's happening here?
Oh, it's a penalty for a Shepherd. So Cowboys are going to get the ball back 20 meters out from the try line. I need to see a replay of that just because I was editing the banner. Or it's offside. Oh, what's happening here? So Isako met heavily there. Waiting for, all right, no, I don't think we're going to see a replay of it. And Cody Nikorima passes left to Edric Lee. Got no friggin' idea hold the ball, but I love it. We got a chance now. 15 meters out now. Cotter takes it up over the 10-meter line now, man. Tackle one, midfield. Robson waits a dummy half. He passes low. Oh, no, he scoots a little bit before offloading it to Griffin Neame. Griffin Neame, he's fighting his way to the try line, but he's stopped there primarily by Hammer, who's got his forearm all over Neame's face. Robson passes out the back to Chad Townsend. Poor pass, but Chad Townsend dies with the ball about 12 meters out. And it's a penalty to the Cowboys for something, for freaking something, hold the ball.
Oh, looks like he was scooping the floor. Something happened there. Gee whiz. I didn't like the forearm there, Wobblin' Jaw. I didn't like that at all.
No, Hammer was driving it in, wasn't he? All right, so Robson now takes the tap, passes right. Granville now pops it off to Cotter, and he's going to be well stopped there. This is must-score situation here, man. Robson passes left of the ruck. Townsend, Dearden, they're working their way towards the left, but Dearden decides to run, take the tackle. That's fair enough. He's a dangerous runner of the ball. Drink water, waits a dummy half, and he is stopped there. Good defense there by Connolly Lemuelu. All right, Robson passes right. Townsend, he's midfield. He passes even further to Granville. Dearden now. Here's Cohen Hess. And Cohen Hess! Cohen Hess breaks the line. Well done, Cohen Hess. It's 26 points to 16. 11 and a half minutes into the second half. Hold the ball.
That's exactly what the Cowboys needed to do. We spoke about it just quickly as well before the second half started, but we spoke about the Cowboys having to strike first if they were to make any inroads in this game, and that's exactly what they've done. They've made good use of the ball the second half here, and they've been very clinical. And you can see there a good ball there from Dearden straight into the hands there of Cohen Hess, who tumbles, fumbles, and rolls his way through. But a try is a try regardless of how many rolls you've got to take for that one there. But a beautiful, sensational try there. There you go.
Oh, all righty. Dearden worked really hard there. He was tackled. He ran the ball on the left edge of the Cowboys' attack. And it seemed like within the blink of an eye, he was already on the far right edge, ready to pop that short ball off to Cohen Hess. So Tom Dearden worked really, really hard to get onto the other side of the paddock. So that's really good play by Dearden. And Cohen Hess, man, I think that's his first try this season. I think I might have just missed it. But Cohen Hess, man, he has had a strong season to start 2023. So well done, Cohen Hess. Well done, Cowboys. And look, I'm going to safely assume that Valentine Holmes gets this conversion. And it's going to be 26-18 with 27 minutes remaining. We've got him on screen here. We're waiting. He shoots. 26-18 with 27 minutes remaining. Hold the ball. Things are about to get extremely loud, bro.
There you go. And you just mentioned there, Cohen Hess scoring his first try of the season. And obviously in the first half, you had Carl Felt there scoring his first and obviously leading to the double there. So things are happening really well there for the Cowboys. They've just got to, as you just mentioned before, keep that sustained pressure there. I think that's probably the key word for the day there, Waldman Jaw. So hopefully they can keep it there. But a good try there from the Cowboys.
Oh, all righty. And everybody, to the people trickling in again, please subscribe to the Wobble and Jaw Sports channel and the Hold the Ball channel as well. And we're just waiting for resumption to kick off here. And here we go. Dolphins kick off. It's a deep kickoff too. Tom Dearden takes it. And here is Jermaine Tanua-Brown, who's having a nice game tonight, man. And he's stopped there on the 10-meter line. Tom Dearden waits at dummy half now. He passes right of the ruck to Griffin Neame. Griffin Neame is able to take it to the 20-meter line. It's midfield. Second tackle. Robson waits at dummy half. Passes even further right. Here's Granville now. He makes himself about 8 meters or so. And now Robson decides to take it to the left-hand side. Reuben Cotter is able to make about 8 or so meters. He's going to be stopped just short of the 40-meter line. Fourth tackle now. Robson passes right to Jermaine Tanua-Brown, and he just carts it up. I would have liked to have seen a little bit better from the Cowboys on fourth tackle, but here's Townsend, and he pops it down towards Hammer.
And Tubway there collects the ball here. The Hammer, he's been all over the park tonight. Off to Edric Lee here. And he gets things underway. They're getting tackled in the first set here for the Dolphins. 26 minutes on the clock there. 27, sorry. And Isako there with the ball. Gets tackled again. Ferocious defense there from the Cowboys. Nikorima off dummy half. Shout on to Tubway Fido. And again, he's been very involved in this game, Tubway Fido. Very good game thus far. Ewan Aitken again, darting off the dummy half. It seems to be a a bit of a run on play here off the ruck here. Seems to be third tackle set here now, about 8 meters away now from the halfway line here. Finally, that's Paul Marsili there with the ball in hand. A good way to sort of make his introduction coming off the bench there. First and last there, Gato with the ball in hand. What a run.
Sent bloody Cohen Hess backwards, mate. All right, Brendan Elliott now has the ball, and he's met there by the Dolphins defense on the 20-meter line, just beyond it. Tom Dearden at dummy half passes left to Valentine Holmes, and he makes a mini tackle break there. Valentine Holmes plays the ball. Tom Dearden passes right to Drinkwater. Drinkwater off to Kyle Felt. They're already about 5 meters away from the halfway line here, the Cowboys. And here is Jason Taumalolo, who's back on the paddock now, and he takes it up over the halfway line. Robson waits a dummy half, passes left to Granville. Granville's been everywhere since he's come on. Dearden out to Griffin Neame. Griffin Neame getting over the 30-meter line. He's still carrying. He's still carrying. He's still going. They're only 15 meters out from the try line. Last tackle. Cotter passes to Townsville on the right. Townsend puts the grubber kick in. Edric Lee has to bat it dead. Oh, Griffin Neame, you gorgeous young man, you panda bear looking bloke, you. Oh, what a fantastic run by Neame.
Gee whiz, anyone could have probably gone and won that train there the way he was running and steamrolling through. Good effort there and good momentum there from the Cowboys. But unfortunately, the Dolphins there seems to be a bit lackluster there defensively. They want to try and sharpen it up there, Robindraw.
I'll tell you what, Tom Chester hasn't come onto the paddock yet, mate. So maybe your talk about Tom Chester not being used tonight might actually come to fruition as Chad Townsend takes the ball on his own halfway, and here's Jason Taumalolo, bang, and he's going to be stopped just short of the 30-meter line, and he looks like he's doing. Oh no, he's all right. All right, so just short of the 30-meter line, midfield. Granville's got the ball now, and he takes it over the 30-meter line by about 5 meters or so. Granville plays the ball. Robson passes right of the ruck to Townsend. Goes out the back to Dearden. And he's stopped. Bang there by Kenny Bromwich. Third tackle now. They're on the right edge of the Cowboys attacking. Here's Cotter now to advance it just short of the 10-meter line. Fourth tackle now. Midfield. What are they going to do here? Robson decides to go left. Townsend pops Valentine Holmes back under. And Valentine Holmes is going to pass off the ground. That is a coach killer.
Yeah, it's hard to sort of describe this one here. I could see exactly. Obviously, I knew what he was doing, but the elbow touch at the ground, and unfortunate there. But
that is a coach killer.
Definitely coach killer for sure. But in saying that the Dolphins now get the ball, and we've got to see what they're going to do here with the ball in hand as Branko Lee commences things there. Tabai Whiro, and he opts to pass, but he doesn't. Just instead choosing to juke around, dance around, and he gets tackled in the first tackle set. So the first tackle here for the Dolphins. Off to Jeremy Marshall-King.
Yes!
Fomo Sealy drops the ball there.
Well done!
There you go.
Sorry to yell over the top of you like that, hold the ball. But I love it when bloody Granville comes on and just cuts a bigger man to size. He's been doing it for freaking 8 years now at the highest level, bro. Granville is making a huge difference to us, man, especially to start this second half tonight, man. Don't tell me that Granville's time has come and gone, because he's still playing terrific footy, bro, even in his early 30s, man. He offers so much. Well done. All right, Cowboys now. Midfield, couple of meters over the halfway line. 45 meters out, and the ball now has gone out to the right edge for Peta Hiku, unable to make any more meters from the point of the scrum. Robson passes left to Cohen Hess, and he makes himself about 10 or so meters there. Second tackle midfield, play the ball. Robson passes left to Ruben Cotter. He takes it up over the 30-meter line. Good, strong defense there by Connolly Lemuelu. Reece Robson waits a dummy half. Passes right, back in field at their midfield now. And Scott Drinkwater's got the ball. He stops on his run. He's looking for someone. He finds Ruben Cotter. Ruben Cotter puts on a step, and he's going to be stopped on the 20-meter line now. Midfield, fourth tackle. Robson passes right to the right. Taumalolo out the back to Townsend. Out the back to Tom Dearden. Tom Dearden looking for an offload, but can't get one. Last tackle here. They're about 12 meters away from the try line. Hold the ball. Hold me, mate. All right, Townsend now. He puts in a high kick that doesn't go very long. No one knew where it was. And now there looks like there could be a break here for Isaiah Katoa. Oh, and it's been knocked on. It's been knocked on by Jermaine Asako. Oh, man, that was looking dangerous. That was looking dangerous, man. But Cowboys, they're going to have a fresh set of 60 hold the ball from about 25 meters out.
In a moment swing, I thought it was done. I thought that was all she wrote. I thought they were over the try line there. But unfortunately there for the Dolphins, Isaac Asako couldn't hold the ball there. But again, the Cowboys get another chance to obviously try and make some inroads and obviously get closer to that scoreline there. Well done, Cowboys.
Oh, man. Alrighty, so they're 25 meters out. Midfield scrum hold the ball. Robson decides to go left of the scrum, out the back to Tom Dearden. There's only Brendan Elliott that's out there with him. So Tom Dearden takes the tackle. They're about 15 meters away from the try line on the far left edge or the far right edge of the Dolphins defensive line. There's a 6 again that's been blown here for the Cowboys. And here's Griffin Neem to be stopped just shy of the 10-meter line. Robson passes the ball out right. Here's Jason Taumalolo. He takes it up over the 10-meter line. He's getting real close to that try line, but he's going to get stopped just short. Robson waits at dummy half. What's going to happen here? There's a penalty. There's a penalty to the Cowboys. Now, Robson even asked the question just then, do you take the 2 to make it 26-20 or do you go for the try? There's a lot of conversations happening right now, but it looks like they're going to take the tap. What's happening here? They're going to take the tap. Oh, man. Oh, man. All right, take the tap. It's with Cotter now. And he's met there by the Dolphins defense. Midfield, just in front of the goalpost. Robson passes right of the ruck. Townsend offloads to Cohen Hess. And good run by Cohen Hess. Robson waits a dummy up. Passes left to Granville. Granville at the back to Townsend. Townsend pops it off to Griffin Neem. Probably the wrong line there by Griffin Neem. If he was running on like a more of an angled run, there was a lot of space there towards the left edge. Robson passes out right to Jason Taumalolo from 5 meters out. He is tough to stop there, but that's good defense there primarily by Ray Stone and Jeremy Marshall-King. Robson waits to dummy up, passes right out to Townsend. Here's Scott Drinkwater out the back to Peter Hiku and it finds no one, but Kyle Felt's there to clean things up now. He offloads back left to Peter Hiku, and Peter Hiku, unfortunately, is going to die now, 25 meters out from the try line. The Cowboys have lost 15 or so meters. All right, ball's now with Chad Townsend. What does he do? He just puts in a big midfield bomb here towards Valentine Holmes. It's gone backwards. It's a knock on by the Cowboys.
Bit of an anticlimax, that one there for the Cowboys. Unfortunately there for him. But right call there by Adam G. And again, the Dolphins just doing enough to hang in there and obviously hold their lead. As you see, Isako there who's just been so involved in this game. Off to Jeremy Washington, off to Brinko Lee, again sporting a decent moustache there as well as he. And second tackle set here off to and it looks like Donahue there with the ball, who makes his first touch as well in the game. Good to see him on the field there. Jeremy Marshall-King off to Fomo Silly, and you can see Cotter and Co trying to go in low there, trying to dig the ball out of his hands there in the tackle. And
knock on, right on halfway in the middle. Is there going to be a captain's challenge here by the Dolphins? There's been a knock on. No, they're not going to challenge it, and nor should they.
I spoke about a potential. Well, the Cowboys. Over to you, Wobbling Joel. There you go. Good work there from the Cowboys.
Rugby League history coming in. Attendance for today's game is 20,500 away, Redcliffe fans. Very nice, man. Thank you, mate. Alrighty, midfield scrum, right on the halfway line. 17 minutes to go. Hold the ball. Oh, man. Tom Dearden feeds the scrum. Robson, a bloody weird old pass to Scott Drinkwater, and he is able to take it over the halfway line by a meter or two. Drinkwater plays the ball. Valentine Holmes shrugs off Katoa, and Valentine Holmes is able to make a few more meters and will be stopped just short of the 40-meter line. Holmes plays the ball. Townsend passes it to Granville. He makes 5 meters and looks like he nearly broke the line for a second there, but doesn't. Third tackle. Robson passes left to Cotter. Goes out the back to Dearden. Dearden goes out the back to Drinkwater, but there's only one man to his left, and that's Brendan Elliott. All right, Scott Drinkwater now plays the ball. Elliott passes out to Dearden. and Dearden puts Tamalolo back under, and Tamalolo will play the ball on the 20-meter line. Last tackle now. Robson passes out right to Townsend. Townsend shifts it back left, passes it to Neem, passes it to Holmes. Holmes puts in a flick pass. Oh, man, I could explode right now, hold the ball. I could absolutely go Armageddon style right now.
No, I don't blame you at all there, Wobbling Jaw. There was opportunity there for him. Definitely, there was fruit there that was ripe for the picking, but unfortunately, just not being able to connect one and two together there. Now, Dolphins with the ball in hand. You and Eight can start things off there with a run, but again, is met by some aggressive defense. The question is time going to work against the Cowboys now with Edgerkley with the ball in hand? And just creeps up the 20-meter line here in the halfway line, 30-meter line, apologies. And again, there you go, Tom Gilbert in action, doing what he does. And an attempt to strip there by Townsend, but he does well to hold the ball there, Tom Gilbert. And again, about 12-odd meters now from the halfway line here. Dolphins in the attack. And Donahue again with the ball, just trying to charge forward, pump the legs. But again, momentum is halted there. Fourth tackle set here, Jeremy Marshall-King. Darts, opts to go past what he doesn't. Makes a good run there of at least 10 meters in that exchange. Fifth and last here for the Dolphins. They made about 40-odd meters here. Katoa with a big up and under kick. Here we go.
Well done, Brendan Elliott. Wow, man, there was a bit of scissor kick action in that take there by one or two of them. But anyway, play on. Holmes now takes it up over the 20-meter line by a couple of meters. Just pops it off to Brendan Elliott. I want to see Tom Chester out here now, man. All right, so Brendan Elliott tackled on the 30-meter line. Dearden passes in field towards Kyle Felt, and Kyle Felt's going to take it up over the 40-meter line. He's had a good, strong game, man. All righty, Robson feigns to go left but goes right. He makes himself a dart out of dummy half. Thought there could have been a case for a high shot, but not. All right, he promotes the ball about 5 meters over the halfway line. Midfield, balls with Chad Townsend. Chad Townsend puts up the high bomb.
There you go. And he's a chaser as well.
Oh, what a catch. Oh, no.
How did Edgerkley catch that? And the referee's gone for a penalty. Gee whiz. Yeah, look, again, by letter of the law, that's a high, but they've got to look at mitigating. They've got to look at some other factors that play into it as well. As you can see here.
Man, great kick and chase there. A great chase by Cohen Hess off the kick, putting Edgerkley under all sorts of pressure.
I'll tell you, he knocks the ball on, no? Does he knock it on or
no? No, he don't. No, it's not a knock on. It is a bobbling attempt. And then Kyle Felt, I don't know, man. Look,
I don't think
Edgerkley was, it's a tough call, but then again, there's blood coming out of the mouth of Edgerkley. So, alrighty, there's still plenty of time here. It's 8 minutes to go with 13. There's 13 minutes to go with 8 points the deficit. But Cowboys, they got to withstand here, man.
They do. And our Dolphins here, Ray Stone back in action again. And he dropped.
Knock on! Knock on!
I thought I spotted the knock on. There you go. Cowboys, come on, Cowboys. Make use of this opportunity. Come on.
Oh, man.
You're going to have me shelling.
It's a disappointing second half for the Dolphins hold the ball, man. They were 90% in that first half, man. And I reckon they'd be struggling to hit 70% right now, bro. So, the humidity, the slipperiness. Here's Tom Chester. Tom Chester's about to come onto the paddock now. Interchange card number 6. All right. Let's rock and roll, bro. All right, 40 meters out now from the far right edge. And the scrum's won. The ball's with Tom Dearden. Valentine Holmes now is going to be tackled 5 meters short of the 30-meter line. They're 35 meters out, and here's Brendan Elliott to make a nice dart out of dummy half. Makes 10 meters now. They're 25 meters out from the try line. Midfield, play the ball. Robson passes right to Cotter. Cotter passes to Granville. The 3 utility players somewhat. The 3 hookers all on the paddock. Granville's down. He's holding his neck. He's clutching his neck. Looking for a penalty. Time has just been stopped. I don't know if there's going to be an opportunity for No, I don't think there's going to be anything happening here. It's just going to be a play the ball. I didn't see anything. Did you hold the ball?
No, I didn't. I think he just rolled over his neck there accidentally.
The referee's coming in.
I may be wrong, though. I'll add that.
Ooh. Nothing. No. All right. So third tackle, 20 meters out, midfield. Robson passes right of the ruck to Cohen Hess. Cohen Hess is stopped on the 10-meter line. Fourth tackle now. Cohen Hess plays the ball. Robson passes out left. Townsend, Dearden, cut out pass to Holmes. Holmes scores! Holmes scores! Oh, man, Holmes has had a mixed bag tonight, but not through lack of effort, not through lack of trying, man. And Valentine Holmes, man, he scores in the corner. And now he's going to have an opportunity to convert it. But at the moment, as it stands, it's 26 points to 22. Hold the ball.
I don't mean to get that excited, but it was a good try. And obviously at the same time as well, just wow, what a second half has been. Polar opposites, gee whiz, and again, such a valiant effort, strong effort there from Valentine Holmes. But again, just quickly, the Dolphins and defense and errors and incomplete sets. It's all been happening that way. It's been so negative for him. And again, the Cowboys talk about ways to move forward, talk about ways to hang on. 10 minutes ago, anything can happen.
It was anticipated that it would be a thriller tonight on Good Friday Night Football. Hold the ball. And with 10 minutes to go, with 4 points of difference at the moment, we're going down to the wire again, baby. And let's not forget as well, these two sides have met before, but that was back at the trials. And what happened in the trials? It was a 22 points all draw. Oh, man, I don't think my heart could take it. Hold the ball, mate.
Just quickly as well, Wobbin, you mentioned Isako's missed kicks. That's what I'm going to say.
Oh, that's a fantastic point. Should be by rights 30 points to 22 at the moment. But we're here now. And Holmes from the sideline. Under 10 minutes to go. 26-22. He shoots. When it goes out to the right. All right then. So it remains at 26 points to 22. And that now rules out the 2-point field goal that we all know that Valentine Holmes can slot from 45 meters plus out. So we're looking for tries here. We're looking for a try, the Cowboys. Oh, man. It's been a good game. Not the best game of the season, hold the ball, but it's been an exciting, fast game.
Look, it's basically a game that's told a story within itself, right? You've seen the dominance of the Dolphins in the first half, and then you've seen that heroic sort of comeback from the Cowboys. And granted, Dolphins, obviously, the team here. Sorry, apologies. Over to you, Bob and Joe.
No, you're right. No, you're right. So Tom Dearden now passes right to Jason Taumalolo. Taumalolo is tackled 15 meters from his own try line. Taumalolo plays the ball. Robson passes right to Ruben Cotter, and there's some fast defense there from Tom Gilbert now, who play the ball on the 20-meter line. Dunn is back out there now. Cohen Hess, he's had a magnificent game tonight, man. Cohen Hess is going to play the ball over the 30-meter line. Great carry there by Hess. Robson passes left to Dunn. Cotter goes out the back to Dearden. Out the back to Scott Drinkwater. Drinkwater passes left to Valentine Holmes. Was Drinkwater hit late? But Valentine Holmes breaks the tackle. Valentine Holmes goes over the 40-meter line. He's going to be tackled on the 30-meter line now. Under 9 minutes to go. Fourth tackle. Tom Chester now darts out the dummy half to the right-hand side. He's able to make 10 meters. He passes right to Mitch Dunn under all sorts of pressure, but Ewan Aiken makes the tackle. Robson waits a dummy half. He passes left to Chad Townsend, puts in the kick. What's going to be the call here? It's all over the place. What's the call here? Knock on Cowboys. Bugger! Challenge. But there's a challenge.
Oh, Valentine Holmes. Wow. What a run. Here we go. Whew. This is nerve-wracking.
All right.
Oh.
Sorry for the radio silence, everyone. I think that's the Dolphins got the hand to the ball first. Dolphins got the hand to the ball first.
What's the rule?
Oh,
Knock
it's
on
going to be
Cowboys.
a knock on. But do we keep the challenge? It looks like they... What's going on? Or are they ruling double knock on scrum 10 meters out? I don't know what's going on, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah, apologies for the... Yeah, just... It's pretty tense. I'm not too... Oh, hang on. What's happening? Oh, yeah. There you go. As you called it, Wobbin Jaw.
Okay, double knock on. All right. 8.5 minutes to go, guys. And Taylor Brooks says, hey, Wobbin Jaw, if the Cowboys win tonight, it'll be a good Friday. See what I did there? I see what you did there, mate. I hope it comes to fruition. Take it away, hold the ball.
There you go. And I cycled there with the ball in hand. Again, now the Dolphins are in desperate time now. They've got to try and get as far away from their goal line as possible. And getting tackled like that definitely won't do it. Second tackle set here by way of Mark Nichols. Now off to Kenny Bromwich there. Bit of a tough run there at Cotter. And our third tackle set here, Dolphins, through Jeremy Marshall-King as he tries to pop his way through Damalolo, but again is dragged on the to the ground there. Fourth tackle set here through Kenny Bromwich. And a running, rampaging Cohen Hess from the blind side. And big hit there as well.
There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that.
No.
Surely.
No, there isn't. Play on. I want to say it. Storm Tactics coming in again.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No, play on. Play on. No.
Please.
Don't you dare do anything here, Adam G. Stay away from that whistle. Stay away from that whistle. Stay away from that whistle.
You'll see my dark side if that's a penalty, mate.
Here we go. Play
it's
on.
It's not going to be a penalty. Play
Common
on.
Sense prevails. Common sense prevails. Fifth and last here. Gato, a bit of a rush kick and a bit of a barrel as well. Look at that spin.
Oh, man. And Valentine Holmes let it bounce, man. It was a good spiral kick by Katoa. So the Cowboys start a set on their own 30-meter line, and Kyle Felt advances it by 5 meters now. Townsend waits a dummy half, passes left to Tom Chester. Midfield now. Chester, he's going to be stopped there on the 40-meter line. Third tackle on the 40-meter line. Robson passes left to Cotter. Cotter able to make about 7 meters. Robson waits a dummy half, passes right to Mitch Dunn. Mitch Dunn makes himself about 10 or so meters. That's a good, strong carry from Mitch Dunn. Takes it just a couple of meters over the 40-meter line. Robson waits a dummy half. And Townsend, he puts up the big kick. Where's the big chase from Cohen Hess? Oh, it looks like it was knocked on by Tom Chester. All right.
There you go, relieving from the Dolphins. And what's happened here? Hang on. Players been no, all good. Apologies. Here we go. Dolphins again. 6:30 on the clock here. Second half. Here we go. Things are very tense here. And now the Dolphins with the ball in hand. Donahue again running up hard here. Again, everyone as the Dolphins, they're looking to see if there was a penalty. And Ray Stone has had himself a very strong game in this game here, but a little bit quiet in the second half though. Just quietly. And again, Lemuelu steps inward. Falls about 3 other defenders there, but gets tackled. Fourth tackle now against. Here we go on the clock now. 6 minutes remaining on the clock here with Tom Gilbert there with the ball. And he just sort of burrows his way through. Head down, bum up sort of run there. Fifth tackle set here, about 5 meters away from the halfway line here. A bit of a wobble and a double there from Katoa. And a big random kick here from Connolly Lemuelu.
Oh, no. Get it, Felt. Go, Felt. Well done. What's happening? Oh, no! What just happened? Katoa was nearly going to get wrapped up on the last tackle, passed it to Lemuelu, who got off a shocking kick. Again, Holmes and Elliott, lack of communication. And Brendan Elliott's tackled Hamiso Tabuai-Fidow off the ball. Oh, no. And they're going to chew up time, and they're going to take a penalty goal kick from right out in front. And it's going to be 28-22. Oh my gosh. I'm just going to update the score now. He hasn't even kicked it yet, but this is going over.
No worries. I'll get up. Wow. Brendan Elliott there. It's tough circumstances. Again, you can see why he did what he did. Desperate moment there, heat of the moment sort of thing. But it is always going to be deemed a professional foul there, whether you like it or not. It is what it is. Asako again lines it up with 4:39 on the clock here. It's not over yet as well, Cowboys fans. However, in saying that, it's getting more and more tighter, right? It's getting more and more tighter as Asako slots it in. Wobbin Jaw did mention though, is this a potential for a golden point? And you know what? We'll have to wait and see. 4:25 on the clock there. Wobbin Jaw, how are you feeling?
Oh man, Elliott and Holmes hold the ball, mate. They've been the pendulum swinger, and you'd imagine that they're going for the short kickoff here. Holmes does. Is it going to go 10? I don't think it's going to go 10. It's not going to go 10. It's not going to go 10.
I will just say there that's just unfortunate there for the Cowboys. As you can see, the fans there, obviously everyone there probably feeling the same as Wobbin Jaw, actually. No words, few smiles, but about 3:48 here now, Dolphins with the ball in hand, and it's going to take some miracle for the Cowboys to do something here. But in saying that, the Dolphins here with the ball in hand, and off here to Mark Nichols, and he casts it up forward here, about 3:35 on the clock here remaining. Jeremy Marshall King with the ball, goes out left this time here, off to big Tom Gilbert, and hasn't he had himself a game to remember, right? We talk about players playing the old club. He's been a standout thus far. And Jeremy Marshall King goes out right here to Katoa. Katoa holds it up off to Nikorima, dancing around, prancing around, finds number 17, Donahue there, and he just does well to just hold himself in there, stay in play. And going out left here, Nikorima with the ball. Mark Nichols calls for it, and he steps one, but no, he gets tackled there. An attempt a strip. Wow, that could have backfired majorly for the Cowboys there. And again, third tackle set here. Katoa with the ball in hand, offloads it onto Ray Stone, but he gets tackled. And it's just very, very quiet now as the clock is going downward here. And looking around left, right, center. Sorry, but there's no fifth tackle. Sorry, but the Fox Sport hasn't shown. Apologies there. Fox Sport didn't show the tackle count, so I was not sure what was happening there.
No, I don't know what was happening there too. It was displaying third tackle, but in any event, Kyle Felt has caught the ball in his own in goal, so we got 7 tackles to utilize here. And Kyle Felt now on tackle 0 is going to be stopped just short of the 30-meter line. Let's go, Cowboys. Tom Chester's got the ball now, and he's looking for someone to offload to. He does. Robson. Mitch Dunn, it's midfield. The ball's now with Valentine Holmes now on the left edge, on his left edge. It's tackle 1 on the 40-meter line. Robson passes right, infield, Dunn out the back to Townsend. Short ball to Hess. Oh, no, it's been intercepted by Edric Lee.
And Edric Lee, sorry guys, Edric Lee gets the ball there, and I don't want to put any commentary curse on him, but it's just, it looks like it's dwindling down there. 1:40 on the clock there. Second tackle set for Ewan Aitken. And Jeremy Marshall King on the ball here. Passes it out to Ray Stone. 1:32 on the clock now. Second tackle set. Jeremy Marshall King goes out right. Katoa on the ball here. Off to Connolly Lemuelu. And he manages to evade one tackle, but gets tackled by Dalmoro. Fourth tackle set here. 1:20. Now the players are going to start being injured now as they play the ball as they usually do. This close here to the game ending. Through Ray Stone here. And he's just going to try and vein here to go up forward here. But the Cowboys now all defense mode here. A minute now to go, basically. Tabwai Fido has just been given the shop to buy whatever he wants. And the Dolphins are through. And they've just not only won the game, but they've made a massive statement here tonight. Unfortunately there for the Cowboys fans, but the Dolphins have been electric. And despite having a really rough second half, in the end, they came when it mattered the most, Bob and Joe.
No Jordan McLean, no Murray Taulagi, no Hylam Lukey, no Luciano Leilua. I'm thinking there's maybe one other player.
No.
Jeremiah Nenai. Yeah. So, despite all that, this loss comes because of a shocking start to the game. The Cowboys leaked 20-odd points inside the first 25 minutes or so. And Hammer comes back to haunt us. The player that I never wanted to let go or see the back of, mate, and he's come back to stick it up everyone that didn't give him a fair crack. And I'm not one of those people. On the verge of absolutely exploding as Azako's kick bounces off the post. And look, congratulations to the Redcliffe Dolphins because they've just won 32 points to 22. And it's absolutely well deserved. And the return of a few players hold the ball can't come quick enough, mate.
Yeah, well said there, Walton Joe, and good effort as well to obviously navigate your emotions through this game. It's been a tough watch, and unfortunately, there was definitely a bit of life that sprung into action for the Cowboys at the end. They just couldn't get it done. And again, hats off to the Cowboys, as Walton Joe mentioned. To the Dolphins, as Walton Joe mentioned, who have done well. And there's one player in particular, Tabuai Fido, who, as he said, quote, haunted them, and that's exactly right. He's come back, he's bit them, and he's probably let them know why they shouldn't have let him go. But in saying that, though, that's just the way it goes. Again, Dolphins, good effort. Cowboys, a lot to reflect on, lament on, but the show goes on, Walton Draw, and congrats to the Dolphins.
So the Dolphins, I'm gutted. Hold the ball, mate. I just all right. So the Dolphins. Well, doesn't this make this game more interesting? Now, next week, the Dolphins host the South Sydney Rabbitohs at Suncorp Stadium on Thursday Night Football. After that performance tonight, mate, you'd imagine Jesse Bromwich will be back in, and I reckon they're a massive sniff against the South Sydney Rabbitohs, bro. And then for the North Queensland Cowboys, they got a trip across the ditch. Oh, no. They got a trip across the ditch against you, mob. Oh, no.
I want to pretend this is not an awkward moment at all.
I can't pretend it's not. And look at that. The Dolphins are back up to fourth on the NRL ladder, obviously with a few games to play. But there's a lot to digest, and I apologize for being so, I don't know, just so tongue-tied right now. I don't know, mate.
Look, tough loss there for the Cowboys. Obviously, as you said, you've definitely got troops that are definitely in line, waiting to hopefully come and play. I can't do much here to console you, apart from the fact that you're just missing some players, and when they come back, you guys will definitely be fine and proper. All said and jest, though, I'll say, I hope you guys don't return against the Warriors. That'll be good. Hopefully you guys for another fortnight. But look, in saying that, though, on to next week, I suppose is probably the best way to summarize that game.
Yeah. And the Cowboys had a tough turnaround, 5-day turnaround. Oh, far out, mate. And then just seeing the replay of Cohen Hess's sin binning as well. Just utter garbage. Absolutely utter garbage decision to send him to the sin bin. I don't know. Does Brendan Elliott keep his spot because he had a shocker tonight? And I don't know. You probably inject a bit of youth. And there's a couple of players that need to be spoken to rather heavily. But just our attack, man. I know we scored 22 points, bro, but there's not a whole lot between Drinkwater throwing cutout passes to Felt. I'm getting flashbacks of 2018, mate, where the Cowboys made the grand final in 2017, and then we were the premiership favourites coming into 2018, and I'm getting flashbacks to 2018 on the ball. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that I'm just sitting here wobbling my jaw, mate. But I appreciate you sticking with me, but I'm absolutely gutted. I probably need to stop the stream now. So
okay.
Hold the ball. Thank you very much for your time, mate. Thank you to everybody that's thank you to everyone that's obviously just coming in to see the reaction. Might have to do a video that I'll release tomorrow or whatever. So yeah, I'm absolutely gutted. And congratulations to the Dolphins, because in the end they were the better team tonight. So 32 points to 22, a fun game of footy. And I'll see you guys in the next stream. Adios.